We're going to pop it up here on the screen. Okay, we'll do a quick review of 23 and 24's energy. And then I'm going to give you some choices as to what the energy of 2025 could be for you. And then I'm going to share you my impression of 2025's energy and what I've downloaded from it. All right. In numerology, to get the universal year energy, that is the umbrella energy that is available to us, we add up all the digits of the year. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 9. That's how we arrive at 2025 being a 9 energy. Now let's go back 2 years. That would be 2023, and that would have been the energy of the number 7. So reflect back and ask yourself if there was any extra metaphysical type things that came into your awareness. Did you first learn about numerology? Did you start seeing double numbers, repeated numbers, or repeating numbers? Did you start to meditate? Did you start yoga? Did any of those things happen for you in 2023? And then 2024, go back and watch the video that I did on manifesting the energy of the number 8, and I suggested that you consider doing a circle of 8 group and a couple other things to help you with manifesting. And I just want to give you an update that the opportunity to do a circle of 8 group, not only be in one, but lead one and have it have spectacular, incredible results. That happened for me last year. And now it also was a personal year 2 for me. And that led to manifesting a lot more co-creating events. So it's really helpful for you to know what your personal year is when you're considering the universal energy and maybe how it would work for you. But just knowing that this year is a 9 and seeing what energy you can tap into, that's helpful as well. Okay, so what are our possibilities? What could the energy of the number 9 be? Well, if you have a copy of Say Yes to Who You Are, you can flip through to the section where it has the energy of the number 9, and you can meditate on those aspects. So broadly, the energy of the 9 is integrity and wisdom. Those other components or attributes, I liked to call them, is also humanity and conclusions. And you see there up on the screen, the things I let go of have nothing to do with you. People take it real personal when we stop doing things that we used to do. You know, they take it personal. So that's to give you permission to let things go that no longer serve you this year. Okay. I also suggest that you could use the phrase ho'oponopono, your own stuff, and I'll do mine. And then also, that shit's gotta stop. Right? What is it in your life that's just gotta stop? So those are energies, and those are some fun things to consider in 2025. But mostly think about it. Integrity and wisdom. Like, you have the wisdom to know when something's run its course or when it's taking up space. And then you step into your integrity and you speak your truth. You do that action. And now Astrologers, they might not start 2025 until Aries, right? A lot of astrologers, that's when the year starts. And for the rest of us that look at a calendar, right, the year has started. Whenever that's why it's good to intuit and to feel and to reflect. Because what are you sensing and what are you feeling the energy? That's what's important. Okay. And the reason why I mention this, that really reflecting and that really tuning in, is because we have Mars, which is the planet of action. We have it in retrograde until through February, as we do Mercury. That's a communication planet. And so I just saw on my Instagram feed that it had been interrupted. It's to be expected when Mercury is in retrograde. So when does the year start for you? Or when do you want to feel that energy of the number 9? When do you want it to start? It's okay if you reflect on it now. So I had given you some suggestions on what the 9 can mean. Is it a humanitarian energy for you that you can reflect on? Is it letting shit go? Is it ho'oponoponoing something? You know, that's about justice and good energy, and understanding and allowing yourself to let those things go. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to give you all the elements of what I think this year is about, this 9 energy. Let's take into account the big umbrella energy, which is the age of Aquarius. So the age of Aquarius is about peace and love and joy, harmony, humanity, spiritual liberation. The 9, in my opinion, as a numerologist, is one of the most spiritual numbers, right after the number 7. So spiritual liberation, like what would that mean for you? What do you think that means for the collective? It's something to consider. Respect for all people. Wouldn't that be lovely? So that's the energy of Aquarius that we're in right now. So that's that big umbrella of energy that's going to be upon us for over 2,000 years. What else do we have going on? The golden age of connection from 2020 until 2029. We're going to be having 2 twos in the year, and the 2 is about making connection, and we have 2 of those. So that's also about human beings and how we relate to each other. Golden age of connection. Pluto in Aquarius. What's that about? That energy is going to be with us until 2044. It's about purification, deconstruction. That's similar to that 9 energy of being done with something, right? We deconstruct it. This was helpful for us. We don't need it anymore. We're going to deconstruct it. And revolution. Pluto in Aquarius. Okay. Through June, we have Jupiter in Gemini. It's about connecting to community, speaking your truth. Okay, so now connection to community, that's humanity, right? Speaking your truth. Isn't that integrity? I mentioned that when I talked about integrity. It's about partnerships, refresh, and intuitive powers as well. So that's a lot of overlapping energies with the energy of the number 9. And that's why I suggest to you that you consider all of those pieces and you focus on the one that comes out to you more. And now, in light of all of those pieces, I really think that there is going to be a focus on humanity. And maybe AI is part of that. I've got that going on in my mind. I've had the little trail of, do you remember that commercial? Is it live or is it Memorex? Do you remember that? Maybe if you lived through the 80s, you remember that. And it's funny now, but what's really important, and what I've told one of my clients, is it's important that we're making connections, that we're putting ourselves out there, like I am doing live on Instagram, that we're putting ourselves out there, like real and raw, and we make mistakes. And you know what? I'm totally paranoid about spelling mistakes. I still make them. But yo, it separates me from AI. So then you know it's Tricia typing when you see a typo or a spelling error, whatever. And you know it's real and you know it's a person. And I think that's really important. So my take on the energy this year is regarding humanity. So if you're an entrepreneur, what does that mean maybe for your business? Are you heart-centered, focused on how you can help humanity? Is that not anything to do with your work and maybe you'd like to volunteer? Those types of things. Okay, so if you have any questions, I encourage you to post them. But mostly, I encourage you for at least the month of January, if not into part of February, is to reflect on what 2025 can mean for you. Are you going to thrive in 2025? I plan to. I plan to. All right, until next time, know that I love you.